We're here today with Jill Briscoe, executive editor of Just Between Us magazine, author, speaker, and we're going to be talking about prayer that works. Jill, you've written several books on prayer. Prayer That Works, and your little series, of course, with God's Front Door, The Deep Place Where Nobody Goes, and Faith Dancing most recently. Why the interest in prayer?
Because I'm usually desperate. And I have never found anybody, whether they're believers or know they're believers, who does not want their prayers answered. They want prayer to work. And especially those that know the Lord want prayer to work. And it's my experience in asking people, tell me about your prayer life. If you'd rate it 1 to 10, what would it be? Usually it's pretty low. Mm-hmm. And that's strange because without communication, any relationship just withers. And prayer is simply communication with God.
One of the top needs that we find with our readers of Just Between Us magazine is deepening their relationship with Christ. And many women say that they experience ineffective prayer lives or no prayer lives at all. Why do you think so many women find themselves in that place?
Well, like anything else, there are mechanics to prayer as well as dynamics. And you need to understand how. And I was very fortunate that the girl that led me to faith, she got me off ground zero. And she gave me some mechanics to prayer. For example, reading 10 verses of Scripture and then talking to God about them. They're very simple. So he talks to us through the Bible, and then you comment on it back to him. What do you mean? I couldn't do that. Or, you mean you would give me the power to do that? Lord, what does this mean, Lord? And just start in your reading of Scripture, which, in my experience, more women read the Bible than pray. But then they don't do anything about it. They need some mechanics on what to do when they've read the Bible. But if you immediately go back through the passage and just talk to God about it, just verse by verse by verse, that's one great mechanic to help you start. So I think most people don't experience prayer because they don't know what to do, they don't know what to say, they don't know if they should say or should ask, or what does the Bible say, and they've heard there are conditions to prayer, you know.
Well, thank you so much, Jill, especially in these times. Prayer that works is so important, and I know that you've encouraged our listeners today.
Thank you, Shelley.